Here we go again. It's been going on for about 15-20 minutes. All it goes on for.
So that's just a little taste of what I go through. They came in like that about 25, 30 minutes ago and woke me up. I am definitely going to put a camera permanently in here because of them. Since I live alone and I'm not worried about if I get caught on camera taking a poop. Either way, there's a camera going in here against the wall so you can hear how they act 24 hours a day. I'm going to let this roll for a little while longer. So this goes on for hours, sometimes up until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It escalates worse on the weekends. It sounds like they got 2 or 3 families down there with a bunch of kids. Like they're running some kind of daycare. And when that Ashley Bell girl's home in apartment 4, it seems to escalate even louder and more. So I'm assuming she's either home near the property, on the property, or coming home. I guarantee it. And it'll get worse as the weekend approaches. That's why I'm putting a permanent camera in my bathroom. And the reason I got it here is because I can close the door to direct. It blocks out the ambient noise, the background noise, the cars going by, my fan on, my TV. But it reverberates in every fucking room of the house, especially under my bed. It wakes me up. This kid is loud, and they're letting be. They're ignorant fucking barnyard animals. So they have no manners. Why would their kids have any manners? They smoke pot around the clock around their kids. They don't care. They don't care about nobody but themselves. They're hedonists, you know. What entitled they call that? Me generation. surprises me. And I want to state for the record that I've complained to the landlord, Carson Valley Children's Aid of Montgomery County. I've called Children and Youth once already. I send these videos out to numerous people, friends, family, anybody that wants to watch them. I have a YouTube page. And reported it to the maintenance guy hundreds of times. Yet it continues. This landlord is allowing this to continue on and on and on. So every time they do this from now on, I'm turning him in, and then I'm going to send him a text saying, this is why you got turned in, because you're allowing this to go on and on and on. Again, it's mild compared to the way it usually is. This is mild. They're eating dinner right now. I can smell them cooking. Usually by now they would have smoked pot before, during, or after dinner with the kids there. So I'm going to continue to record for a little while longer just to see if they escalate. If not, then I'll shut this off and upload it. Again, you didn't hear the brunt of it. The brunt was when they first got in here. The kid was allowed to run from room to room, making sure he woke everybody up in the building. Boom, 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 in every room. By the time I determined whether I wanted to get up out of bed, I was trying to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. So I finally got up and started recording them, and that's what you got, the brunt end of this. Notes to make. These three vehicles are usually here when it's happening. There's a mini, I don't know if it looks like an SUV-ish type car. That car there is always here when it happens. That car and that gold car right there is one of the main ones. If they're here, there's trouble in the building, in this section of the building. There's another dark car that's parked out here. You can't see it. But now for the past 2 days, this pedophile van's been showing up, this children's snatcher van. Hey, kid, you want any candy? That's been showing up the past two days. Last night it was here. I think it was last night. And again tonight. So I just want to make note of those items. Again, I've been telling the landlord for months, that this has been going on downstairs. Usually it's included with pot smoke before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner. Again, these cars are usually, I think that's the vehicle. I could be mistaken. There's usually a minivan, like a bluish type minivan out here. That doesn't look like a minivan. That looks more like a mini SUV. Yeah, but there's usually like 2 or 3 darker. No, that's not one of them either. I don't believe that's one of them either. It looks, I don't know. That's a strange looking car. That gold car is definitely it, though. It has a square front end like that, and it usually parks here, or dead in front of our building. And I actually thought they lived in our building at first, but and they drive dark cars like this. So I think that's the one, or this is the one that lives, is directly below us. When they show up, they're usually boom, 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 back and forth. And it's like I said, as the weekend gets here closer, it'll escalate. I'm definitely going to get more videos for you, and I am definitely putting a camera in that bathroom permanently on the floor. I might have to pause it when I go poop or pee, but yeah, it's definitely going in there. Unless something's going on, I'll just let it roll. But again, I've been telling the landlord, showing him videos for months, showing the maintenance guy, Omar. That's the only name I have. I have his phone number and the landlord's phone number. Have numerous voice messages and pictures and videos I've been sending them of what's going on here, not just downstairs, but the whole overall building. They've got trash from their doors all the way down to the front door. Nastiest people you ever want to meet. Again, I've reported them to children's youth, or children and youth, excuse me, Children's Aid or Carson Valley's Children's Aid of Montgomery County, who gave me the number to children and youth, by the way. And I finally called. Getting ready to call again, and I already warned the landlord, any more bullshit from downstairs or upstairs, and I am turning him into the health department, zoning, anybody I could turn him into, and I'm going to follow through with it. I'm just trying to give him a chance to be a man and clean this building up. You know what I mean? He's got to get rid of this riffraff. What started downstairs was they were smoking pot at least 6 times a day. When the bug guy came up and told me that the kids were laying on dirty mattresses, and he had to ask them to leave the apartment so he could spray, and he was so disgusted at how they were living and the conditions of the apartment, I freaked out after that. I was reporting them before that about the pot smoke. And my theory is, if you got fucking money to spend on weed, you can buy some bunk beds and get them kids up off the floor. So that's what infuriated me and lit a fire under me to get more serious about it. But filthy people. Again, I have his testimony in a video in my video blog on my YouTube wall. You can hear him saying this, and numerous other bullshit things they pulled, over the past 13 months, including teaming up with Ashley Bell, apartment 4, who was holding fistfights in the hallway. You could have sold pay-per-view tickets. Just all kinds of other things that are happening, but they're the residual. They're what's happening now.
Ashley seems to be dipping in and dipping out as much as she possibly can to avoid, I guess, getting kicked out. I don't know what she's trying to avoid, but she's nuts. Um, they had a dog there the past couple months, and they've been leaving him there, shitting in the back room of her bedroom or wherever back room she has. You can hear him whimpering in there. He don't bark anymore. He's probably getting sick from standing in his own shit and piss. They'll come home and drag the shit and piss out on big plastic sheets, throw it away, and then leave again. So I don't know what the dog's purpose is for, but right now she's gone. She's off property. I can tell when she's home because one, the building erupts with noise. Two, her lights go on in the back, and you can see that her kitchen light's on, her living room light, or wherever she's at in the back of the house. Another telltale sign is we have a motion sensor out back that keeps going on and off every time somebody comes in and out the back. So I know she's home. And she's not shy about it. They won't hide. She has the biggest mouth you ever want to hear. It's like jailhouse big mouth, She's got to be heard. I'm here and you're going to hear me type person, No, I'm not. You're going to get the cops called on you. I'm that type person. So she clomps up and down the steps like a fucking Clydesdale, like she's queen of the trailer park, you know what I mean? That type. So anyway, you can tell when she's home. And within 24 hours, the whole building's in total chaos. Every time this bitch comes home, there's total chaos. So I think she's been tag teaming with the neighbors downstairs to, when I'm not here, you need to annoy him. So we got to get him out of here. You know what I mean? Because I'm obviously the problem, not the cops and ambulance here twice a week. Her and her boyfriend beating each other up in the hallway, all the way down the steps to the front door and back up and out the back door. It's not me, or not. It's not them. It's me. The last episode they had, she almost cut off the guy's finger. He had to go to the hospital, and they both lied and said he cut it doing dishes. So yeah, and on and on. And I have witnesses. Carson Valley was here and smelled the weed smoke downstairs. They saw the human fecal matter inside the door at the bottom of the steps. Now they're piling trash there, which is a tripping and fire hazard. And I've reported that to the landlord 100 times and have yet to see any action taken. The human fecal matter I reported too after 2 weeks of them trudging it up and down the steps and letting their kids play in the hallway in the poop and pee, because they don't care about nobody but themselves. They're hedonists. They're self-entitled people. They don't care how sick their kids get or if they get hepatitis C. They could care less. Why would they care? They're too busy smoking weed. And I could go on and on and on. They kicked apart a package I had sent here. It's something called, like, I don't know if people are familiar with Meals on Wheels. Well, it's something like that. I have it delivered to the house. They delivered the first package UPS. Well, these degenerates kicked it apart and threw my meals all over the sidewalk, reported that to the landlord in Carson Valley and other people. So again, it's on and on and on. They're animals. They're degenerate, low-life, uneducated, fucking barnyard animals that, need to be dealt with. He needs to put them out here one by one. I'm coming to realize that the landlord's pretty close to it too. He must be a barnyard animal, because only a barnyard animal would accept behavior like that. So he must be coming from a third world country where they, shit in the Ganges and swim in it at the same time. That's what I'm, and I don't mean to sound racist. He is Hindu, but when you come from an area like that where they crap in holes and, you know what I mean? Their hovels, their apartments look like, they were put together by used doors. I mean, that's, he's going to expect you to live like that. And this is America. We don't live third world. We don't crap in holes. We don't live like, animals in a pen in a barn. So you need to be a landlord. Pennsylvania state law says he has to provide a safe, clean environment. It's neither safe nor clean here. I have videos of them talking about trying to break into my apartment. I have videos of them talking about guns and selling and buying drugs in front of my camera, right in front of my door. So anytime he wants to go to court, hey, he's welcome to take me to court, because, I got a lot to show, and a lot he's just not, he's overlooking. He's just doing nothing about. So let's do this. All right, that's my video for tonight so far. If it escalates, I will let you know via video.